I'm ready.
Hey, this is Ronnie.
And this is Reese. And this is Soft30.
And today we have Paris and we have Keita.
Hey, y'all.
And we have DJ Q Waves and D in the back.
Ooh, ooh. Paris is our virgin for today, but we're not going to pop her cherry until the next time she comes. Ooh. Oh, did y'all see that?
What was that?
What was that? Anyway, how was your day, Reese? Well,
my week.
Not today.
My week has actually been really, really boring. I'm excited about this evening because we get to go to Shanika's wedding. Shout out to you. She's about to marry Ernest, and I'm super excited because I love love. Mm-hmm. Like, so love makes me excited.
Marrying who?
Ernest.
Oh, was that the bachelor party I was at last night?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly.
I think his name was Ernest.
I've seen videos from that party. I was like, oh, y'all shady.
They sent videos.
Shady ass.
There was no faces in them though. So
okay.
Yeah. But anyway, and last week on Sunday we went to her bridal shower, and that was super. It was so cute.
It was beautiful.
Oh my god! And she looked so fucking good. Her makeup, her hair. She made her own shoes. Y'all know I'm making shoes now. You know, I was like, I probably make my bridal party shoes.
What did they look like?
They were just like regular heels, and it was like purple glitter all over them. And then it said "I do," and it said Mrs. Trench.
Aww.
And I think it had a date on it. It was so cute, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah." I know trying to DIY her whole wedding, y'all.
I'm stealing ideas from everybody, y'all. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to get the shoes for my whole bridal party or not, but I may. But I'm excited about planning the wedding because, like, seeing everybody else plan theirs is like, ah! So, yeah, I'm excited. I think I might have to change the Vegas thing, though. I mean, not change the Vegas. We're still going to do it, but the house.
Okay.
I might have to try to pick another house because I wrote that lady twice and she didn't write back. And I think that's not a good look for customers. Mm-hmm. And I'm sad because I really like that house.
Because you black.
Yeah. I think it's because I'm black for sure.
I'm just playing.
Respond within 24 hours. So she's not,
it's no way she knows. Yeah. Is your picture up there?
All the pictures are.
I don't have a picture up there.
Right, so it's no way she knows. We're just joking.
But did you tell her why you were coming?
If she
I'm not
searched my email address probably popped up my Facebook, and then you'll clearly see I'm black.
That's because I was just joking.
Some people, they really do that shit. They
they do.
You got to figure out who's staying in your house. Yeah. Did you tell her why you were coming?
I did.
So she probably going to be like, no, because it's going to be a mess and blah, blah, blah.
But they host weddings there all the time. It was even it's normally white people. And then I was reading the reviews, and all of those are white people too. So, of course, they shunning me, you know, and I was going to go and write a bad review.
It gets deeper.
I was going to write a bad review about them for not writing me back. Yeah. Because that's very unprofessional. So why not? Yeah, why I'm not? I probably will.
Yeah, I said.
Because now I have to change around my whole plans. I have to find another house. That was the closest house that I like to the strip. And it's like, I don't want to be far away. And we wasting a lot of money on Ubers and cars.
And she didn't even respond.
Didn't respond.
Don't they have to? They have a responsibility to at least respond, right?
To at least respond.
Okay.
And I wrote twice.
Yeah, right.
And then I waited 2 weeks, and then I wrote again.
Yeah, write a bad review.
Sue her ass.
No, you can't. I don't know.
So yeah, I probably will because
I don't know.
And then like you're missing out on the house is nearly $7,000 without the what's the name of that? The security deposit. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why are you missing out on that money because I'm black?
I was just playing.
No, I'm serious.
I'm thinking though. Have you ever heard of a white woman named Sharice?
No.
White man.
Named Sharice?
Mm-hmm. Okay. More you know.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna probably switch it around. But I am excited about planning the engagement party. I did push it back till next month. I don't have a lot of details on it just yet, but I'm gonna get them. And when I get some, everybody will get all the info. Why you rolling your eyes? Because I keep pushing stuff back? Or because I'm boring you?
I'm listening to you.
Oh. I be boring him, y'all. He be falling asleep.
I'm listening. I have on headphones. I don't have to look to hear you. I'm listening.
But yeah, I think that's it for my check-in. I got my stitches out. Mm-hmm. Said I was good, but my whole leg is still in pain, so I don't know what's happening with that. I'll probably make a doctor's appointment. What else? That's it. I ain't got much going on.
Well, I think you missed out a couple things. So it's okay. I'll remind people.
I probably did.
So, last Saturday was lit. We had the party. It was super, super lit. It was playing games and shit, questions and shit. First of all, I be having all these questions in my head for that game. And then when it comes to me, I'm like, and I keep asking the same question over and over and over. Man, that shit is retarded.
It was challenging.
I swear, because in my head, I'm like, I'm going to ask this question next, this. And that shit don't never work out.
But you got to do it sober.
It's not funny if you're sober.
You ain't going to remember if you're drunk.
The plan is to drink. The point of the game is to drink. Anyway, so that was fun. And then Sunday we had a brunch for my dad's birthday. That was fun.
Totally forgot about that.
And first of all, don't ever go to that place. And I don't want to say it on here. Don't ever go to that place because first of all, bottomless mimosas. I'm like, keep bringing them, and they take it like 20 minutes each one. It's only 2 hours. I want to get my money's worth.
Some places you gotta watch out for that.
20 minutes. So how many did you get in 2 hours?
Like 5.
Not
6.
enough, right?
Not enough. Not the fuck enough. I was like, just leave the whole picture. He's like, I can't. What do you mean you can't? Like, this is fucking crazy. And then, first of all, mind you, I called this place twice. And I'm like, I want to come there Sunday for brunch, blah, blah, blah. So they never said I needed a reservation or anything. So we get there. They like, oh, well, you need to have a reservation. No, the fuck we don't, because I called twice and I asked. And I called twice on purpose. So then, that was a big old thing. Anyway, but the food was all right. And then what happened? So Wednesday, I had another little party for my dad in my apartment. And that was cool. And I cooked.
You good?
I cooked some chicken. And it was real good. And Kiara was like,
awesome.
This chicken is good. Who made this? And I was like, me. And she was like, no, you didn't. I was like, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Was it roasted? Was it
I baked it.
Okay.
And I had some good seasoning. I had some onions. I don't eat onions.
I was going to say, she had some vegetables in it and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Better know me. I'm learning.
Next time, throw some potatoes in it. That'll be
right.
Good.
So did you just come up with it on your own, or you look up a recipe?
I looked in my freezer and I was like, oh, I got this and I got this and I got that. And I looked in my cabinet. I was like, I got seasonings. Let me make this chicken. So that's how it went.
Yes. Okay.
Makeup meals be the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more often. But anywho's, so Thursday was lit too. I went out a lot this week, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so Thursday was lit too. We went to the stadium. The food was bomb. I ate all the food. Drinks was good. And then after that, so we trying to find something to do out there. So then my friend like, oh, they at her job, they had like a retirement party or whatever. So it was like they going to the club out there. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we go to this little lounge. It was like barely anybody there, but it was super lit. Like the dude that we went with, I don't know if I guess he knew the people there, but he like had mad drinks and bottles and all this stuff. So then like we like partying and shit. So I go downstairs to use the bathroom. I hear some banging and booping and bopping. I'm like, I said, somebody in there doing it. So I'm like listening a little bit. I'm like, they really in there fucking. Y'all.
Where was this? Was this place in DC, Maryland?
On 9th Street. I don't even know the name of it. It's new.
Okay.
It's only been open for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I want to have sex in the club.
Man, what? I was like,
I never had. I never even got. Did I? I did get my pussy played with in the club, but I never like got head in the club.
I never got.
Right.
Like, I mean, it was like a little touch inside my clothes. I mean, like on the outside of my clothes. It was like not in the inside, you know.
I can't go to clubs with Kiki because she can't keep her hand out my skirt.
I like that shit. I was like, big ups to y'all in that bathroom.
Y'all be doing that when we be in the club. Her hand be up her.
She go hard. She out there.
Wow.
Girl, listen, I like
Never
that
knew.
shit. You know now. But so yeah, so that shit was lit. I didn't do much last night. I did have a moment because I know that in the beginning of the year, I like wished like people like happiness and marriages and engagements and shit. And I swear, every day, like 5 people on my timeline either got engaged or getting married or planning a wedding. And I'm sick of this shit. I'm fucking sick of it. For real. Like, I'm like, this shit is enough. Enough is a fucking enough. Okay? And I'm excited about going to this wedding tonight. And I'm happy for you. And I'm happy for everybody that's getting engaged. But what the fuck is going on?
Your man
like,
is coming. Your man is
oh my
coming.
goodness. Dog. Anyway, so I definitely had a moment last night. And I was just thinking about like all the shit that I've been through. And I'm like, fucking tired of these people. But anyway, so, the bridal shower Sunday was cool. it was definitely some vibes when we walked in though.
Definitely.
She's a
I did
friend
good.
of my
I
ex-friend.
ignored all the vibes and I smiled the entire
Good
time.
job. Good job.
Air high five. Mother,
And I wasn't like, I felt the vibes, but I wasn't paying no attention to the shit. And then when the other friend that we was with, and she was like, everybody mood changed when we walked in. I'm like, you're right. But two of the girls,
that everybody
came up,
just something.
yeah, just some. But
But
two
you
of the girls
can
came
feel
up
it, though.
to
That
me
shit
and like
be
hugged
thick.
me or whatever. So I'm like, oh hey, whatever, because I don't have a problem with them. My problem is with a certain girl. So, and the crazy part is, so last week, social media is fucking irritating. Anyway, so last week, the girl that's getting married, she had posted up, she was like, people need to grow up. Like, why you get mad and block people off social media, whatever. So I put under the post the 100. The emoji. So I put that. So then I got off or whatever. So a couple hours later, I go back on, and the ex-friend and some other people like writing like, well, and so the ex-friend like, no, I do it all the time. Like, I block people, and if we not friends in real life, we don't need to be friends on social media. Bitch, half the people that you on social media with, it's not your friends in real life. You don't even know half.
And just
these
people that you fucked and don't speak to no more.
like I'm like, what? So then it was a lot of comments. As I'm reading them, I'm getting pissed off. So I'm like, she's like, well, this fake people, that fake people, this. And I'm like, she only commented because I commented. So I said, I'm gonna take my comment off because I was about to go in. So I said, you know what? I took my comment away because I didn't want to get no more fees. So then when we went to the bridal shower, I'm like, this bitch called me, text me, I miss you. Can we please talk? I'm sorry, I just need to explain.
Why you being so mean?
And then I see you, and you walk past me, and you ain't say shit.
Because you ain't respond to her text.
I said when I answered the phone, I said I need some more
I'm
time.
gonna stop making her mad.
Listen, I'm already feeling some kind of way.
I know.
But the thing is, I don't feel no kind of way. I did post on social media. I was like doing like a talk about like people, you know, if you're only friends because you dislike somebody else, you're not real friends. Or, you know, I was talking that stuff. And then somebody wrote me and was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about because that certain person posted something the other day. And I said, so to see, the thing is, I don't know what she posts because she blocked me and then unblocked me, us, so she can see our page, but I don't search her page. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what she posts, but I know that she posted stuff because that's what she always did over the years. Exactly. Like she get mad and then she posts and fake friend and this, that, and the third. And when I posted, I pretty much was like, you know, if you're posting about an ex or ex-friend, it's because you miss them. Mm-hmm. And that's facts. And ain't nobody gonna tell me different. Because I don't post about my exes. And I don't post about my ex-friends. People I'm not friends with.
Well, y'all be bringing somebody up that y'all must miss then.
I don't talk about anybody on my social media. I talk
but that's the thing.
Shit.
I don't talk about you because I don't miss you. Mm-hmm. And I made that post so she can see it and stop talking about me.
Oh, okay.
But it's not going to stop her.
Yeah, because you didn't speak to me in person, but she'll be like,
she can't
hey,
speak to you in person.
My kid, blah, blah, blah. But I don't even say hey when I write about the kid.
But no, because the other friends don't like you now, so she can't be.
No, everybody is cool but her. It's her. Everybody else is fine. Everybody else speak. Everybody else, well, the other
only one else spoke to me.
Are y'all really beefing over speaking?
I'm not beefing.
Oh.
I don't have
it's no beef at all. That's the thing. But it's like, why are you doing all this extra stuff? Mm-hmm. It's weird.
But every time that I think that the situation is over, it's not. Like, I got a phone call the other day, like, oh, she posted this and this and that. Then come and find out y'all was all at the bridal shower. First of all, girl, don't call me with this bullshit, because I don't care. And second, why the fuck are you talking about me?
We should save your phone.
Are y'all beefing over posts?
No,
I'm not beefing.
I'm saying
I don't know what's. No, we're not talking over the whole situation that went down in the friendship.
Okay.
But that happened. When was that? Over the summer or before the summer?
Yeah.
Why is it still going on now?
Yeah, you're right.
It's a whole new year. It's a whole you doing your thing. You in love with your husband and your family and all this shit. Why am I on the top of your brain? Why are you worried about me?
Maybe because you be talking about it on the podcast.
But you blocked us.
No, you can laugh. You go ahead and laugh.
Do we only address the situations that she say on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
How do you know? Because
listen.
we were fake and you unsubscribed because we talked about fake stuff.
Listen what I'm saying.
Fuck out of here.
Do you think she hears?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Absolutely.
Why do you think she's posting?
When did we talk about her though? Like, let's be real.
I'm not saying you talk about. I'm saying you might mention a situation. So if you mention that it's an inside situation, then the person reaches out privately.
We ain't say
right?
shit about
It
her.
doesn't
But they don't reach out
until
privately.
the-
They reach out on their social media. That's not
Okay.
private, and
You're
especially
right.
since
You're
we
right.
don't follow each other.
You're right.
And that's my thing. Like, why you still
Makes
talking
sense.
if we don't even follow each other? So other people that you do follow, that you still follow, can come back and say something to me. Don't come back to me and say.
I
that
just
shit.
don't trust
'Cause, bitch,
people that
you-
always post like, "Oh, I had to lose this many friends for them being fake." Like, what are you doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Because any friends I lost, I know what I did wrong and I know what they did wrong, and I accept that shit, and that's why I don't talk about it. That's why I don't talk about my ex relationships, because I don't need to. I moved on from it. So why are you still?
I real
talking
quick.
about it?
I'm sorry. Just it's something that happened, and I seen a little snippet of it. You talking about ex relationships? Would it be a problem if, like, say y'all are friends, right? And you got a new you and Kiki, y'all about to get married, and you have a friend, right? But your friend is dating not your ex, but Kiki's ex.
My friend
Yeah.
is dating her ex.
Yeah, could they come around each other? What that situation? I saw that was Love and Hip Hop with Joe Buttons and
And Safari and Erica and Sin.
Yeah.
I don't got cable no more, but I did see a clip of it.
But I just seen I say the clip on YouTube.
I think it should have been fine because Sidna had so many relationships since Erica. So let me tell y'all what's happening, because I know y'all probably don't know. Y'all don't watch Ratchet TV. But so Erica and Sin was dating years ago, right? They broke up. Time passed. Then Joe and Sin started dating.
Sin is
2
a
more
woman?
years. Yeah, Sin is a
Okay.
woman. 2 more years-ish passed, and Safari and Erica is dating. So
Do y'all think that's real?
I think it's real, but Joe and Safari are friends. And Sin, them 3 was out on like vacation or something. And then Erica came. And Joe was like, why didn't you tell me that she was coming? Because I asked you if she was coming to let me know, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's absolutely fine for them to hang around each other. They broke up years ago. I want to be friends with my exes that I broke up with years ago. Like, who cares? We've been broken up for so long.
You should be friends with your exes because, especially if you've been with them for a long time, y'all have history. Y'all only that y'all broke up on like bad terms, but after years, y'all not over
I don't
it.
care about the history of why I want to be friends with
But
my
you-
exes.
you
I want to be
once upon
friends
a
with my
time,
exes
like,
so they can
love
tell
this
me about my
person.
shit. Like, nigga, stop doing that shit for Kiki. Leave your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because they dealt with me on that personal level, so they should know they can actually give me advice on how to not get broken up in my current relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it might sound crazy, but it makes it makes sense in my head.
You would take advice from your ex on
Absolutely.
how to
If
act in
I'm
your
like,
current
man,
relationship.
I don't know anything, and I know
trust
that I did that with them, and that was one of the factors of us breaking up. And they probably gonna be like, look, bitch, didn't that cause friction between us? Maybe you should change and do this, and this. It makes sense because they dealt with me on that personal level. I can't tell Ronnie how to deal with her relationships or what to fix because I haven't dated her. You know what I'm saying? Or Keita or Paris. I never date them. So when they're giving me advice or when I'm giving them advice, it's not from a personal view. If that makes sense.
But
I
don't
get it,
think
but I
that's the
just
only
don't
reason
trust
that you
it.
should be
I wouldn't.
friends.
No, that's not the only reason we could be friends, but it's cool.
I wouldn't listen to none of my exes. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, not none. of
Would
them.
you
They
listen
tryna
to one of your
sabotage.
exes?
I would, because I know that all of my exes we're in pretty good spaces.
Oh.
Like, and it would be from a genuine place.
What about you, Joy?
I feel like I definitely would because a good amount of my exes and I are friends.
That's amazing.
Or either I feel like we're still good enough to actually just discuss things with each other. Like if it's something like that, like, look, I know whatever happened between us, but do you have any like suggestions or something like that?
Right.
Now, and I can choose whether or not I want to take their advice.
Yeah. But none of my exes, I ain't gonna say they don't like me. They just they don't communicate with me. We ain't friends on social media or nothing.
Yeah.
But I was mean. And I'm still mean, but I'm not mean to my friends no more.
That's all that matters.
So I could be friends with my exes now because I'm not mean to my friends.
I'm not listening to them because they could have whatever the fuck we went through that shit. And
But see, it's different.
They didn't have advice.
Depends on
They didn't
how-
have advice to fix the shit when we was going through it. So don't you give me advice about the shit now.
It also depends on how toxic the relationships were. Because of
My
course you're not
relationships
gonna.
was toxic.
Right.
They was some fucking assholes.
Like, maybe stop nagging so much.
They was the naggers.
I'm just saying, I just pulled a random, That's what I'm saying. How would that
It just
come
depends on how
across?
healthy the relationship was. Because I would understand if you don't want to take advice from somebody who
Yeah.
it was just all this friction. Of course,
But I'm
not.
also not gonna be friends with anybody that I've been bumping heads with, like any exes I've been bumping heads with, to even have to take
true.
advice because I'm not speaking to you.
That's
Right.
true.
But now I'm
We're
kind of
cool.
like,
I'm cool with all of my exes. We speak every now and
but y'all
then.
had toxic relationship. I didn't have. I don't think I was even that mean to them.
She said that mean.
Yeah.
Hey,
don't
that's
think
good
I'm
for
that
Reese.
mean.
That's if she's not that mean, that means she loves you.
Where's the lie?
I mean, I don't know. I think.
It's funny we're talking about this because actually the other day I was hanging out with one of my exes and I like kind of told her about the situation that I was having and she was like, I think you was being petty. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, I think you was holding on too tight to whatever the fuck you were experiencing. And I was like, I didn't want to hear it, but I was like, you might be right.
But see, sometimes you need to hear it. You need to hear it from somebody that you
Yeah.
experienced it with.
Yeah.
Well, it's different from y'all females. 'cause-
Now, I wouldn't take advice for somebody
think
I was
so,
just
too.
fucking.
Because lesbians always friends with their ex.
I would take advice
Not
from somebody.
me.
Not true. I would take
She
advice
said
from
no.
somebody.
You and Bree were like real close for the longest.
We were.
So-
Actually, she texted me the other day. I meant to talk about that in my check-in. She texted me the other day, and I haven't talked to her. Like, in the past year, we literally only talked once. Her birthday and my birthday.
Well, that's twice.
Oh, twice. Okay. I meant to say twice. I don't know why once came out. But anyway, and she just texted me, and because she was like, somebody she know looking for a cleaning business. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I'm still on your mind.
Yeah.
You know? And then we talked about the wedding, and she's about to propose to her girlfriend, so she sold me a ring, and I was like, oh, it's so cute. I love it. So,
More.
oh, I'm sorry.
Goody gumdrop.
Oh, that baby bitter.
As soon as she stopped being bitter, she gonna get that ring on her finger.
I'm not bitter.
Then she gonna be bitter
Well,
and married.
jokingly bitter.
to be married.
Right.
You don't let me breathe.
She's like, hold up, we moving too fast.
Uh-huh.
Let's slow down.
Because I don't even want to live with my person.
I think we're gonna talk about that in another episode, but I think it's totally okay to be married and have y'all separate houses or apartments or wherever else you have. But we'll talk about it in another podcast.
Yeah, I had something else to say, but y'all was talking so long and I forgot.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your night. Oh,
I did talk about that.
people being fake.
Nope, talk about
We
that
were
too.
talking about. I tried to change the subject from the fake friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're going to move on because I forgot.
Makita, how
If
you
I-
been
if I
since you've been
remember,
here?
then I'll come back after.
I was definitely going through a lot of emotional shit. I was depressed for about 2 weeks. So this week I finally came out of it, which was fucking delightful.
Yay.
But like, I just realized that like my thoughts were not matching up to my reality. So it was just like, it was just getting thick around me. And I like couldn't see, like, I couldn't really see a way out. But I just started communicating about how I was feeling and like sharing, because I know that I can like get really just like closed off and like just want to stay in my bubble. But like I started expressing like what I needed, and that started helping. And I was just, and then I decided to have an event at my house called Purge, where everybody could come over and just like talk about how they've been feeling in a very safe space.
Did you do that already?
I had it, but I canceled it because my friend texted me that night and said that her father passed. So I wound up like connecting with her. So we still had it, but like it was just the two of us. But also like I wound up meeting up with an old friend and we also shared too. So it was like I had it, but like stagnant times in like a one-on-one situation. Yeah, it was great. Like,
Is the friend a friend I need to reach out to? Like shoot a text to? Like,
yeah, I'll tell you when we done. Yeah. So then I just like started spending time with my thoughts, and I was like, Keita, you're thinking these negative thoughts. You need to fucking redirect. And so like I started putting in the work. I started journaling. I started taking care of me. Took myself shopping. Like I was just trying to do all the self-care shit that I needed to do to realign with myself. I also did shrooms.
yes,
because they're a fucking great tool for me. I don't
We're
know about
doing it at the
anybody
wedding
else.
in Vegas. Already text her.
Yes. But yeah, they really, for me, they help me, I feel like, see the lightness in life and just kind of like reprogram my DNA in a way. Like it helps me just recenter and reground. And so like it helped me get clear and focus on like what I needed to do to have the cognitive dissonance between like myself eliminated. So that was very helpful. I've been struggling financially because like this is my first year being an entrepreneur. So it was just like I've been doing good for a year, but then all of a sudden I reached this like plateau and I was like, I don't know where to go from here. So like I had to start researching ways to get out of like what I was experiencing. And so like just coming up with a plan has been super beneficial for me. The reason why I was sad was because my grandmother's house sold in 3 days. And like I didn't find out until like we were cleaning shit out. They were like, oh, this is it. And I was like, I can't even say goodbye. Like it was just a lot to have to deal with because my family doesn't really own anything. So it was just like, it was a lot. And then I also found out that they sold it to an Asian realty company based out of New York. Yeah, so I was like, this is just
what I've been telling y'all.
I was just like,
remember I was like these corporate, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But I was just, the corporations is crazy.
Yeah. So that was just another thing that was just like super depressing for me because I was just like, we're adding to the gentrification of DC. And that space was huge. Like there could have been a pool in the backyard. There was a tennis court. Like it was a nice home. It was trash on the inside because they didn't keep it up. But I get it because there was no love left. My grandmother passed years ago. Like there was no attachment anymore to the house. So I get why they sold it. But it made me sad because I wasn't in a financial space to be able to pay for the house. But yeah, I released that. And I also wasn't expecting to get anything from it because there were 5 people owning the house at the time. My mother and her sisters and my step grandfather. But my mother actually texted me, yesterday. She called me and was like, hey, I have a surprise for you. And she put some money in my account. And I was just like,
yes. It happened as soon as you got out of your depression. See what happens when you get out of that funk?
And stop worrying.
Get out of that funk.
Yeah. So like that. And it's just like, I know time and time again, like I don't have shit to worry about. Every single time it always works out. And I just have to remember that. Because like at the end of the day, also like it's just certain things that are programmed. So I have to remember to keep doing the work. To like let go of the things that like I learned as tools to make myself feel safe and survive. So I just got to keep pushing through. But yeah, like it reminded me that we're taken care of no matter what we're experiencing. So yeah, that was my week and I feel better and I feel great. And I feel myself opening up and I'm happy.
We're going to make her do a whole lot of sound effects.
Hey.
It's 11:11. Make a wish, guys.
Wish for a man.
You need to be clear, baby.
So
you gotta be clear. Take that back.
Yeah, I take it back.
Because amen.
No, so like
I know, right?
That's how like I was feeling like last night. It was a lot of stuff that was going on, but the people on social media like really got to me. But it was stuff that happened like for the last couple of weeks and you know shit I was just going through. Yeah. And then I posted on Instagram that I was about to be a stripper. So people was like, "Oh, where you gonna work out?" I was like, "I do private parties. You know, I need some fast money." But I was playing, but people was like really like, when you gonna come?" I was like,
I've seen you on a pole. I've seen you on a pole. It was delightful.
You saw me?
We went to a place and you climbed on a pole. Somebody kind of helped you up a little bit, but you had it.
I probably was drunk. I can do it though. I can do pole shit.
You can't say.
I know exactly.
You can't say she needed help.
Oh yeah, that pole was slippery.
Oh,
yeah, it was slippery. I need the stuff. It's a
They
small
didn't
stuff.
wipe
like
the
little powder.
It's little powder stuff you put on the pole and on your hands. It helps you lift up more. Or you need some alcohol, like wipe it off. Yeah, but yeah. So look out for me. I might be saying
should have had you perform at my birthday party.
Like shit.
You was dressed for it.
Definitely was. Everybody else was in full clothes. Like,
I wasn't.
You
after they
left.
Because it was a little. It wasn't. They weren't ready yet.
I was so mad. You should have gave me that warning.
Oh my goodness.
Why would I do that? I need you to be yourself. It was an alter ego brunch party. You got to show up as yourself no matter what other people are doing.
You're supposed to show up as your other self, aren't you?
Yeah, your other self.
You know what I'm
you
saying.
didn't even dress up. We talking about.
I was an African uncle. Y'all just ain't get it because y'all don't really know me like that. It's okay. I just ain't had to shit.
No, but actually, she did dress up. But then when we started playing the game,
Like, I
she
came in,
changed.
I didn't know what was going on. I thought we was getting comfortable with each other, so that's why I took my clothes off. Not like that, it wasn't a lot of clothes. That's why I took my clothes off, because I wasn't really like, oh, they kind of naked. And so I went in the back, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, I'm getting comfortable. But then I got out there, I was like, oh, they stripping. Let me put my clothes back on. I'm not ready. So that's what happened.
Yeah, by the time she came, we was naked.
most
I
of us
didn't even
were.
notice. Real naked.
Like, hey,
I know, it's funny. Okay, let's talk about this Jordan and Chloe thing.
Oh,
She didn't get to.
I know. I just wanted to say something.
JK, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I feel like we've been talking for a really long time. That's why I thought everybody went. Go ahead.
So I just kind of want to piggyback on what Keita said about depression, and like it just popped in my head. Like depression means like you're under pressure. You need to depressurize. So, anyways, I think that's the only thing I'm gonna say. My week was great. I hung out with Key in the car last night, all night, and we were.
Was y'all down the street from my apartment?
No.
We were working.
Oh.
We were working.
We would drive. Yeah, we was working. So I had to think about it because I was like, we did pass by, but like we were working. We was
working
in the middle.
on what?
So
She like,
that was my week. It was great.
No, because I get jealous when she be down the street from the house and don't tell me. And then I go on social media and I see on them Insta snaps that she at Paris' house or Clarice's house. And I be like,
girl,
girl,
I
I
it was like,
walk
Keita gave me a
down
bag
there.
for your friend. I'm like, what friend? And I'm like, well, why she give you the bag? First of all, if you can give her the bag, you can give me the bag. I
You
don't
don't
understand.
come to my house. Come
went
to
to her
my
house.
house.
You went to her house.
I was at her house.
Oh, go ahead.
Right.
Come to
Both
my
of
house. Y'all don't be wanting to drive. Come to me.
Girl, you
yeah, when the weather break, I'ma be coming.
The other little
We was
place at your house.
working. She don't even be at my house like that.
I don't. Come
Yeah,
to see
alright.
me for once.
I always come see you. Come see me, bitch.
The last time we went to see you, we ended up out at midnight on a Monday.
That shit
Sound
was
like a night.
lit, though.
It was great. It was a good time. It ended too soon.
We only went to the gym one time this week. I ain't gonna point no fingers at nobody, but
You have a phone. You have 10 fingers, and if you really want to go, then you just phone.
first of all, if we have a schedule, then we need to stick with it.
I'm gonna leave that right there.
Okay. All right. Oh, I remember what I was supposed to say. Y'all start school on Tuesday.
Black women educated.
Yes. That's it.
What you studying?
Nails.
Hey, it's
Like a-
official. Them things are dangerous.
I know. Sometimes I don't. Never mind.
Somebody was supposed to be doing my nails, but I ain't gonna say no.
You cut yourself.
I definitely
But I be
need a
wiping myself
filling.
like,
Uh-huh.
But I keep, my nails are way shorter than hers, and I keep like poking myself and stuff. I don't do good.
it's hard to
with
play with my
nails.
vagina too because I can't. But anyway,
You gotta
Ooh,
use
what
your
if a
palm.
nail break off in it?
that's why I don't stick my fingers in it. I just like
Oh.
on the
You
outside.
just gonna smell your hand like that?
Okay. Anyway, what we talk about?
We gonna talk about
Safe space, okay?
It is. It definitely is.
You not
Oh my goodness. So we gonna talk about Chloe and Jordan and Tristan. It's probably not Tristan.
It is Tristan.
It is Tristan.
Mhm.
Oh. I feel like I'm using too many syllables.
But so
Tristan.
Tristan.
listen, you said it right, Tristan. But
Ooh.
I don't care. Y'all
Your
know what I'm
mouth
talking about.
juicy?
It is. No,
Just do it again. Tristan.
I'll make my mouth dry.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, so Chloe and the basketball guy are
Tristan.
they are
Married?
I said it wrong again?
they wasn't married. They was just in a relationship.
They're married.
They was not. They was married.
Oh, they married?
No, they wasn't.
I
don't know.
didn't know they were married.
I don't think they was married. They was just together.
They not married?
But they broke.
I don't think so.
No. And then they was already broken up before the whole kiss or
Yeah.
fuck or whatever. Anyway,
It was
I
a
don't
kiss.
care. Anyway, but my thing is, this dude been cheating on Chloe since they've been together. And he was with a whole nother woman before he got with her.
He left his
And
pregnant
she was
girlfriend to
And
be
she
with
was
Chloe.
pregnant. And I just don't understand, like, how is it? And then she's not even mad at him. And that's what pisses me off about the females. You never mad at the guy when he's the one, most likely the one that initiated the shit in the first place. Because men cheat. Some. But most males.
What did she
initiate
say?
it.
You have her tweet?
Who?
Chloe.
Chloe's?
She said something to the fact of Jordan is lying
She
and
broke up-
that
she's
she
the
is the
reason why they
reason why
family
they
not
broke
together.
up. And she also said that she is mad at Tristan, but he is the father of her kid, and you know,
Regardless of what he do, she's
right.
the father of the kid, and she's not going to do that
To him.
Some
But
bullshit.
you cannot speak to him. I don't speak to Charles, and yet he still get Naya. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have to be all up friends, buddy with the opposite parent for you to see your kid.
Exactly. And if you gonna be mad at this girl, be mad at him. Be mad at both people. Now, for Jordan, I put myself in her shoes because I have been there before in certain situations where I'm like not thinking about this. You know, I'm cool with this person. I'm hanging with these people. I'm not thinking that this dude gonna try to kiss me or I'm about to break up a family or whatever the fuck is going on. I'm not thinking that. If we had a party like one of your cousins, I grab his nipples all the time. You know, like ever since I first met him, like I like grab him. And like just for I don't know why, just you know something. But for her, when she was like she had her legs over him, it's just her legs. Like one a video I saw was like she was on him for too long, or she was insinuating something.
Hold up.
Like
now go ahead, keep it going. I'm
like she was showing like she was basically saying that she wanted to do something just by having her legs on him.
But so like she was sitting like here. And I guess since he had long legs and stuff, his legs was there, and then she just crossed them over that way. You know how you reposition and stuff like that. But I personally don't think sitting there and putting your legs, like I don't think that's a big deal. If you know, you're not sitting on the
I'm
person's
confused. Was it
lap.
you that they were talking about when the legs thing?
it
No,
was
Jordan.
her.
Jordan and Tristan.
Okay,
She
okay,
did that
okay.
to the Bestwell guy.
Okay,
T.
okay.
We're gonna call him
Tristan.
Gotcha.
So can somebody do that if no, not you. If Kiki was sitting there and who was it? So it would be another girl it would be one of your friends is sitting on her lap with her legs in and you're not there and they've been drinking all
She
night.
wasn't sitting on his lap.
But if she's sitting across her and everybody else is around, could they do that?
I trust Kiki, so I don't think that it would be anything wrong. That's
it.
number one. Number two, Kiki's gonna be like, move your motherfucking legs.
Okay.
I mean, that's facts. And just like if one of her friends did that to me or try to dance with me on the club, I'll be like, back the fuck up. I dance with a stranger, but I ain't dancing with you.
I understand
You know
what would
I'm
really
saying?
happen, but
So
I was
it's
saying
like-
if it didn't happen, would you have a problem with it?
If it did,
Yes.
no. I trust Kiki.
I
Kiki ain't cheat on me as many times as that dude did. And,
Okay.
if that's the case, then I would probably be like, listen, y'all mother effers.
Would you
But
have a problem, Ronnie?
I would not have a problem with it. I don't care if my friend is with my dude and they're out partying. How their situation was.
they have
was
each
at a
other
club.
numbers, everything.
Yeah,
like,
they
it's
was
not
so
a
at
big
that
deal.
situation. They was at a club and they didn't know each other was gonna be there. But at the after party, they went to the Tristan's house, and I wouldn't care if my friend is at my dude's house and I'm not there.
And
I don't
especially
care,
if it's a
'cause
party,
I
it
trust
was a
him
party with
and I
people
trust
there.
her. And if y'all happen to do something, then y'all wasn't. You didn't want. He didn't want me, and she wasn't my friend.
And you were my friend. Yep.
Would you be mad?
No,
Okay.
I don't care. I want you.
I
to
mean,
hang out.
I'm agreeing with Ronnie. Like, Bree brother is like, you've seen him before, so he's like tall and he's big. And every time I see him, I run and I jump on him and I give him a hug.
Brie
You're a
has
lesbian.
huge
You don't
brother?
like men.
She has a huge
So
brother.
small.
Because considering she's so small.
You're a
he's
lesbian.
big.
You don't like men. It doesn't count.
But the point is, she could easily be like, yo, stop jumping on my
you're
brother
a
like that.
lesbian.
I
You
don't like it.
men. It does not count. Sorry.
I hug people all the time. All of the cousins, the brothers, everybody. I hug
do y'all
everybody.
know?
I'm like,
y'all know women be mad about that, right?
Yeah, we talked about it before.
Okay.
Who?
Women be mad when you hug their person. I'm not tripping.
Okay.
I think that's so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's just.
I trust my friends and I trust the person I'm with.
I
will hope that my friends trust me around their person because they know I'm not with the
trust
shit.
my friends naked in front of my dude.
I think it'd be weird if you didn't hug. Like,
yeah. Then I would probably be like, nah, what you doing? Like
why y'all
acting so suspect while I'm around?
That's gonna make me think they doing something.
Right.
Okay.
Why y'all stiff body next to each other?
Yeah.
Huh?
What is y'all doing?
Like, no, I don't know. I
But
don't
you
think
can just grab her ass though and be like,
I didn't say grab her ass.
like, come here, girl.
But she
It depends on how
said,
close we are.
no. She said that Jordan said when she was leaving the party and she left at like 7 a.m. because, LA parties get over late. So that's not nothing out of the norm for a 21-year-old. So she was leaving.
Here. We left the party at 4 a.m. last Saturday.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, so anyway, she was leaving the party and he walked her to the door. And then she said he kissed her like a peck. And I don't know if he was going in for a hug or if he meant to kiss her, which since he's a cheater, he probably meant to kiss her. And since she's young,
Chloe said that she was lying about that.
Chloe's a liar.
She said that Jordan said that she lied when she first told them like she was there. And
right. She didn't mention the kiss.
So that's why I can see why Chloe would be mad because it's like, if you lied about this, you probably didn't fuck him. I can see why she's mad about that.
I have a question. Are Jordan and Chloe friends or like?
Jordan is Kylie's best friend.
So her sister's
Since they was little.
But like
So
forever.
she been around
since they was in like junior high school.
Okay,
That's little.
Forever.
That is little.
Okay, got it. That's us.
But she should be mad at him.
Because he's the cheater and she is 21. She's vulnerable. She don't know much. She don't have that much experience. So when he kissed her, she probably was like, what the fuck? Let me hurry up and get on out of here. She was already on her way out the door. Mm-hmm. So it'd have been different if she'd have been like, yeah, he kissed me. And then we went back in to talk about it. Then I'd probably be like, yeah, she probably fucked him.
We went back in to talk about it.
I don't know. I'm just throwing anything out there. But I don't think she had sex with him.
I don't think she had sex with him. And like I said, when I was in certain situations like that. So before, I think I told the story before. But anyway, so I had a taco and tequila party at my house, right? A couple years ago.
Oh, I was gonna be mad.
No, this is
the other week.
We can have a redo.
We was living on 53rd.
Okay.
But so anyway, so I had this party and I had a boyfriend and then like all his friends came over or whatever. And my friends was there. But the one friend, I thought he was like into one of my other friends. Well, a couple of my friends, because he was like, oh, everybody. But anyway, so everybody was upstairs. I went downstairs and he was sitting in the chair. So I'm like, what you doing down here? And he was like, nothing. So I'm like, okay, this shit is weird. And I was like, well, where is whatever my ex was? I was like, where is he? He was like, oh, I think he went in there. So we had like a little storage room down there. So I was like, why the fuck would he go in there? So I go in there and I cut the light on. I'm like, he's not even in here. So I turn around. As I turn around, he was behind me. So I'm like,
absolutely
what are you
not.
doing? So then he like grabbed me and kissed me, right? So I was like,
absolutely not.
That's some sexual predator shit.
That's
right.
Fucking,
So
you gotta get the fuck out of my house.
I was like, okay. But so in my head, I was like, he drunk. Maybe he thought I was the other friend or something like that. So I didn't say anything.
Send her to the fucking dark closet.
Yeah. But so I didn't say anything. So I was like, maybe he just had me mistaken for somebody else. I don't know. But so I didn't say shit. So as time went on, and he's like flirting with me. So then he's like talking to the ex-boyfriend, like, oh, I can take care of her. Oh, I had a broke nail. Oh, you need to get her nails done. Oh, let me do this for you. As time went on, I'm like, oh, maybe he really meant to do that shit. Anyway, like 3 years later, they had went like on a road trip or whatever. So when he came back, he all mad. So I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? You kissed him? And I'm like, what? You kissed him? Yeah, because all of them was in the car clowning me, talking about you kissed them and you was trying to get with him. I'm like, wait, first of all, it did not even go like that.
But that is your fault.
That was my fault.
For not communicating.
I'll take
Hell
that.
fucking yeah.
And it's Jordan's fault because for not communicating in both situations.
She lied about it. In my case, I didn't say anything about it.
But she didn't say anything either.
But had I known 3 years later you was going to say some shit like that, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even think he remembered this shit.
But you gonna let your boyfriend's friend try to smash?
I didn't let him.
And not say nothing
didn't
to
let
your
him try to
boyfriend.
do
Say,
anything.
hey, your nigga trying to fuck your girlfriend.
Yeah, because he sounds shady as fuck.
Get him the fuck around
And
from
we
right from around
discovered
you.
he
But
is shady.
I told him plenty of times. I was like, don't trust. It wasn't just him. It was all. I said, you can't trust them. I said, you need to stop fucking with them.
But you
And I
ain't
kept
say-
saying that. I didn't say that.
The nigga tried to fuck me.
He
didn't. He kissed.
He kissed
different.
friends.
Kind of sound like he might be a rapist. Borderline. That was the beginning. Go to the dark closet,
Maybe.
face ass. No.
Right.
Hey, who thinks of that? Nah, he in the closet over there.
I would have turned around.
It was
and
a
smashed
room.
the fuck
It was a
out.
room, but it
That
was
makes
like
it
the
even
storage
worse.
room, and it was definitely dark in
That's
here.
messed
But
up.
That's
He-
that's.
I would look for the closest brick.
He been doing that
something.
for a while.
Don't it feel like it?
probably.
This is sick.
It like
me just get her in a
it was a
vulnerable
lot of
position.
like parties and stuff that we used to have, and it was like certain situations that happened and stuff that went down. I was like looking at the stuff sideways, and even when he was hanging with them like by himself, and he would come back and tell me the story, like, dude, they be fucking clowning your stupid ass. You are fucking stupid.
They clown
and you're
him
fucking
mentally
weak.
and physically.
Oh, you talking about your boyfriend?
At the time, yeah. And I was like, stop fucking with them. Like, they would, even on social media, like, you getting beat up. Like, they wrestling, but you getting beat up
Throwing
in
him
your,
around
own,
and-
in your own yard. And they like, oh, this your home. You can't even take down, you can't even control your home.
She was
Blah, blah, blah,
dating the
like,
sucker
laughing
nigga in
and
the crib.
shit. Dog, dog. When I tell
That's
you,
the,
we went to a club
Omega?
one
She was
night,
dating the
and this
Omega.
dude, we was with all his friends, and the whole time we going out, I'm like, we shouldn't go out tonight. I had a bad feeling when I have bad feelings. Listen to that shit. I'm like, we shouldn't go out tonight. He's like, oh, we gonna go. We gonna have fun. Blah, blah, blah. We get there, and then one of his friends like smacked this girl in the butt. She was like, don't do it no more. So he smacked her in the butt
Who
again.
still does that?
He smacked her in the butt again. So she's like smooshed him. He choked her. So then she went
Damn,
and got some
what the
people. She went and got some people. So then we started arguing and stuff. And they like, oh, let's go outside. So mind you, we went to this club every week. So people knew us. They like, nah, y'all don't have to get out. They putting other people out. So his fucking stupid weak ass like, we going outside. I'm like, dude, you don't even know how to fight. What you mean we going outside? We go outside.
I think I remember
They
this.
arguing. Girl, he throw the first hit. You can't even fucking fight. He throw the first hit. And when I tell you motherfuckers will come out the sewer holes, the bushes, the fucking car, back of the trucks and shit, it was like 20 people on 6. And then I gotta fight because this is a bitch ass nigga sitting right here. Then the dude, like, my wallet was in his pocket, so he like grabbed my wallet and started running across the street. I go chase him, so then he like throw my wallet at me. So I'm like, oh yeah, you better, motherfucker. But anyway, so I go back over there.
I probably
This
would've let
motherfucker
him
on
get
the
beat
ground.
up.
But this, wait a minute.
I would have let him
wait a
beat
minute.
up for
Why
the
y'all
reason
fight?
of why the situation started.
But why y'all-
You had no
yeah.
right to sexually assault
Yeah, that's what I'm
this
saying.
girl.
Why y'all fighting?
And then you physically assaulted her after that. So I would have let him and his friends get beat up.
I was
Sorry.
mad, and the guy who actually who hit the girl and choked the girl, he was laid out because they had some big old stick things and like boom hit him in the head. He was laid out, beat up,
And he deserved
and,
it.
And he did
Is
because
it
he
bad
shouldn't have
that
did that shit.
No.
But
Absolutely deserved
then
it.
Crazy.
when after I chased the dude or whatever, so I come back over there. This motherfucker, weak ass bitch, sitting on the floor, and then it's sitting on the ground, and the gate right here, and this dude's all around here. So I'm like, I go in there, I'm like pushing, I'm like, get the fuck up! Like, what is you doing? You sitting down and just like, I give up. Like, get the fuck up!
Nah, he was like, if they not beating him up, they gonna walk. You know,
They was getting ready to beat his ass,
they was probably about to take. Well, I'm not even gonna say.
dude. I'm like,
Take all your shit off.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think they should have. Fuck that. Like,
You
that
didn't
shit
strip.
was crazy.
And a friend that don't deserve to. Nah,
And
absolutely
then
not.
the other, so the guy who was laid out, he was laid out. Then the ex was beat up, and then his brother was fighting back, but he was kind of like he had a cut and shit. And the other two, the one who kissed me, and the other one, it was 3 other ones. They was gone, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be fucking found. Then after the fight, here they come. Ain't no bruise, no blood, no nothing. Cause y'all ran.
This is just a lesson in like it's important to choose your circle very wisely. That's it.
Yes.
They
But it's also not to protect
never
your
experienced
circle
any
when
of
they
this.
do something fucked up. Now, I'm not saying let them get beat up, but I'm going to stop it, but I'm not going to sit up there and fight for you when you done sexually assaulted this girl.
I probably would have called security on the friend.
Well, but
you know how to disrespect a woman.
But
Nah.
I'm saying those not your people.
They weren't my people. They were his people. But I'm not going to stand there and let my dude get beat up.
Why is
Like,
he-
I can't.
But see,
you a
if you
bitch
would have,
ass nigga, you a
if you would have
bitch ass
told, if you would have told him he would fucking kissed you, y'all wouldn't even been there.
Mm. Mm. Ooh.
he would have definitely.
You get on my
still been there.
nerves.
He would have still been there. Because even after that, when he didn't believe me, he believed them after the whole conversation came out.
How did he treat you?
Like afterwards?
No, throughout the relationship.
It was good and bad. He what?
Gay.
I don't know. I think all my exes are gay. But anyway, it was good and bad. Like we had good moments and we had
So
bad
what about
moments.
you? You keep attracting these gay men.
I think all men are gay.
I mean, all men.
I think
are
a lot of men are
Q
gay.
But that's like weird logic.
I don't think all men are gay.
I think a lot of men are gay.
I think a good percent.
I think the normal
is,
standard rate of
curious.
it's like a percentage.
I think everybody's curious
They have-
about everything. Sexuality is kind of fluid. Like, you can't help who you're attracted to because you really don't know why you would be attracted to them. You just see qualities in a person that you like, and then one day, next thing you know, you get a hot on, and you be like, "Oh, not for my mans though." So,
Not for my mans.
That's how you think it works.
I mean,
I don't think it works like that.
I mean,
Not for my mans though. Hold on, I let you get it off though. I was like, I'm gonna listen to you and see what you talking about. No, baby, not for my mans. No. It's like-
hey, Q gonna tell y'all can't come back no more.
Nah.
Don't say y'all.
No, but
I was gonna say, you don't have to ban her.
Nah, y'all do.
certain exes, I just know they were gay, and like certain, like one of the, I told y'all one of the exes had used some anal beads. Just because he wanted to see how it feel. He was with his ex-girl, the ex-girlfriend before me. She wanted to use it on him, but he decided to try it while she wasn't there to see if he was going to like it.
I mean, but I heard
Hey.
that feels great for them. The
You should explain your
prostate.
If he
sexuality.
shared that with you,
Probably didn't want you sharing it with the world.
oh, I mean, but I
give a
think
fuck.
I
We
think more he
know.
wanted you to like,
Play with his butt.
yeah. If you like, yeah, I was sticking this thing up my ass.
He said he tried it once,
Daryl, your language.
and he said it was.
I'm see. This is the
If
thing
I
with me.
don't like it,
This
I'm
is
not mentioning it. I'm only mentioning it because I want us to try it.
yeah. That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
like
Like,
it.
come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just try to say it so everybody can understand what's going on.
I think that's good that he communicated though.
That's it.
I think it's good too, but I think him and all the friends are still. I think that they have and still
They
are
fucking?
doing something. Honestly, I think so. And then like for he is so pressed, and because I still see like their social media and shit. Like he is so pressed to be friends with these people
You-
who don't give a fuck.
You
about
are with
him.
the Omega. You with the lame nigga in the group. Everybody got one. Well, I mean,
Am I
not
a name nigga in the group?
I'm not everybody, but you know what I mean. It's not.
I
All right, y'all
wouldn't say
seen the
because there's some other people that
y'all seen the
I
movie
don't
Belly?
like to do
Y'all seen the
stuff.
movie Belly?
I'm the boring one in the
You
group.
no, you seen the movie Belly?
Sometimes.
You know the one. It's not the lame, but you know the one. The dude that he be around, but he not. You know what
nobody
I'm
really
saying?
give a fuck about.
But he been around since everybody was. You know what I'm saying? Forever. You know he cool.
Mm.
That's it.
I think all my friends are lame niggas.
Yes.
Just kidding.
I'm not high fiving none of that bullshit. I'm great.
All right, I'm sorry. We was
gotta
talking about
celebrate
fucking
your flaws.
Chloe.
Oh, but I do have a question though. Not a question.
Right, we don't skip the subject.
But I think
I mean,
it's
'cause I
hard.
had a story that relates to that.
Oh, I was gonna say, but I think it's hard for men to admit when they're bisexual though, because it's not a safe space. Because black women won't want to date them if they communicate that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I can't do that."
Thanks.
And then also, if they say they're bisexual, you gonna assume, "Oh, they just gay and they're going through that phase." Like
Shoot,
there's
dude.
so many bisexual women, and that's okay. But when a man say he's bisexual, it's problematic.
Wasn't-
Like it's a weird place to be.
Wasn't
in
one
for
of your
them.
friends strapping the dude or something?
Yeah, one of my friends just dropped somebody. One of my other friends'
It's called
boyfriend
pegging.
was getting paid for men.
One of our cousins, one of her oldest kid, baby daddy, he ended up being, I guess she caught him with another dude or something, and it wasn't a safe space for him. She outed him on social media, and she had a big following. And yeah, it's like she was like, "Yeah, you gay, you faggot." Like she posted pictures.
I think
all
that might be
stuff.
damaging,
So,
but I
See.
think
but
his
that's why people
dishonesty.
don't like to come out.
Well, I think, but his dishonesty hurt her, but she didn't deal with that in a intelligent, emotionally intelligent
You're right.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
People do stuff
Ooh,
out of
look at me in
anger.
2019.
See? I got a confession. I had a crush on a bisexual man at a party once.
You had a
You did
crush?
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Look
He
at
was-
you.
It was all stocky and we were dancing. Well, I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he was clearly with other bisexual men.
Did you feel the vibe?
I felt the vibe and I was just like, if I were not who I was. I think I'm like a non-practicing open person.
She said non-practicing.
I think it's bullshit.
So what does that mean?
That means I've only ever dated women, but I'm open. I just, when dudes open up their mouth, I'm turned off immediately. But he was beautiful. He was beautiful. He was gorgeous and just like stocky, but also
Did he have a beard?
soft. He had a beard. He had a tight sweater. And he was keeping up with me like when we were dancing. I was just like,
Ooh, I love a man that can dance back. Match my moves, please. I can't stand somebody that's just
It was in New York.
that don't do nothing else. Just this, like, bitch, I'm moving, I'm bent over, I'm turning to the side. Move with me, move with me.
okay, that's it. That's my only bisexual crush.
I got a gay crush. He real gay. He been gay like ever since I know him. But I love him. If I could ever be with him, I would.
It'd be like that
Be some harder with
sometimes.
him.
I'm trying to figure out who
And
you
he
were
light
talking
skinned,
about.
you know.
Oh, I know he's talking about.
But girl,
It'd be like that.
I be seeing his pictures. He had posted a few weeks ago. He was like, his confidence is low, and he think he's ugly. And somebody, I said, what? I said, shut the fuck up. I wrote his long ass post under his thing. I'm like, you better shut the fuck up. You look good as fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Listen, you want me?
Okay.
No, he
How are
does
you
not.
feeling?
Listen, I wear a strap on every day. Like,
I cannot
I just wear like,
imagine.
hey baby, you're home.
Ronnie, I just want to be a fly on the wall one day. That's it. That's all I want to do.
You can't listen. I'm gonna take my whole life, my whole days, every day. I be lit.
We
Walk around with a strap
know.
on, too.
That's why I was like, how did you go to brunch the next day after that party?
Girl, I don't know. I was.
We went to 3 brunches in a row.
Yeah, we did. We did 3.
Absolutely not.
I was like, I had posted. I was like, all these damn brunches and all these damn mimosas. I was fucked up. by
That
the time
sounds
I got home.
emotionally exhausting.
But you were saying they didn't give you enough.
I went to 3.
Yeah, we went to the
The first
second
one.
one. That one was the open, so we didn't even have to pay for those mimosas. It's like more mimosas. I don't know. It was cool.
That's
Anyway,
what's up.
we're gonna get to the topic that we had a suggestion for from Kita, and she happened to be here today. Woo!
Yay.
Sometimes people give us suggestions to talk about stuff, and then they're actually not here, like running stuff like that. So anyway, so today we're gonna talk about self-care, and we're gonna try to make it quick because we already been talking for like an hour already. Anyway,
last night when I was going through my little whatever I was going through, I had lit your candle.
Yes!
Right. So then I started to feel better, and then this dark cloud came back over me, and I was like, "Oh!" I started getting pissed off, and I looked over, and the candle was out. I was like, "Whatever." That's what happened.
Yeah, sometimes you have to walk through that
Candles are
though, because I
magical.
noticed that like when you are afraid of your shadow side of your darkness, that amplifies it. You have to be strong enough to like walk through it because it's going to be a part of you. So when you run from it, you're running from a part of yourself.
like 2 weeks ago, I was so mad, and Kiki was like, "You need to call Kita and get a candle." And I was like, "I don't have any money for the candle right now." But I should have called anyway.
But you did actually call me.
I did.
You did call me.
I did.
I did breathing exercises too last night because I started crying, and then I was like, "Breathe."
Yes.
okay.
What is going?
Yes.
I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna start like scheduling sessions with people like picking out time slots so like I can just help people like do different breathing techniques.
I think you should.
That'd be great.
Y'all should put it together right now, and then we can come back and talk about the progress.
I think so too because I need it.
And I think if you do another purge thing, try not to do stuff during the week. But if you do, send it to my phone because sometimes I miss your stories.
That's real.
Yeah,
the topic?
because I'm definitely down for it. Anyway, my topic. So about healthcare. I mean, self-care.
Self.
Self.
Okay, that's a
So-
whole another.
So I kind of broke it down, and this is through research that I kind of broke it down. So y'all can just like pitch in, because y'all know I can ramble on. So just pitch in whenever you're like, cut me off, and then I'll shut up so you can talk. So anyway, I broke it down to a couple of different sections. So for self-care, Jesus,
Here.
I need to get my
Slow
life.
down. Breathe.
I do need to get my life. Let me. Okay. So the first thing, guys, is we need to build a healthy foundation. Our bodies. We need to start there. So that means get enough sleep. That means eating healthy. Even if it's not every day, eating healthy. Pick a day to, eat healthy. At least every other day, something like that.
What's like? You mean like just
Fruits and vegetables. Enough of your fruits, vegetables, and water.
And grains.
Oh, that's my third one. The drinking enough water.
Nutrients. Period.
Because you gotta have a healthy body, so you can be able to function.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
I think it's important to detox sometimes too, and just like cleanse.
And get
like
enough
a
sleep.
tea kind of detox, or like what you mean?
It depends on what you're into, because there's different types of detoxes. Like you could do a raw one, you could do a juice cleanse, but just like a way to reset your body, reset your DNA, reset how you feel mentally, emotionally, physically. Because it's hard sometimes when you just keep eating the same shit and you just kind of like you feel like you need to release. I feel like the food is a good way to just like be like, hey, I need to cleanse my palate and stop eating cookies all the fucking time.
Okay,
I think that's how I am
Because I just told her the other day, I was like, I've been eating way too much, like all day. I'm just snacking, eating.
Yeah,
But I've been drinking a lot of water.
That's the only thing I've been doing. I haven't been eating
This
a whole
week.
lot.
I had some peanut butter crackers. My mouth was dry.
And no, those peanut butter crackers made your mouth not dry? Or is that why you drank the
That's why I
water?
drank the water.
Oh.
right.
I was about to be like, hold on.
Like, she
What
had to
crackers
drink
are
the
you?
water.
What are you eating? All right. So my second thing is we need to avoid stressful things, and I know that's hard, especially for me. I'm gonna really try to practice what's on my list, y'all. But so
Decent, that's all this.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I kind of have an issue with the word avoid. It depends on what it is, because sometimes you can't avoid stressful situations. You
You're
have to
right.
learn how to walk through it.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Which is
I
like
can't avoid the
breathing
shit. I need to
techniques,
learn how to
Yeah.
walk through
things
it.
like
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
Sleep more.
What are some ways that we can walk through a stressful event?
Also, you can rework how your brain thinks about the situation. I would need to know more about like what the situation is, because like certain things may be stressful to one person, but not to another person. So I think if you take the stigma away from like, oh, this is a stressful situation, and just figure out what solution needs to happen, I think that's a good place to start. Because like, right, start there. Because even for me, like I was just like, oh, I'm stressed about money, blah blah blah. But I'm like, what needs to happen? Like what needs to happen for me to feel like this situation is not stressful? First of all, breathing helps a lot. Like learning different breathing techniques has been helpful for me. Journaling, just getting your thoughts out on paper and sharing is also very helpful. But also like just not judging the situation too. Because sometimes we could say a situation's good. We could just say a situation's bad. How about we take away those adjectives and just say it is a situation and figure out what needs to happen next? That's it. It's life, baby.
And then also sometimes like I think stress comes from your expectations. Like you expected it to go one way, but you didn't even see or like try to foresee the other scenarios that could occur. So you're upset because it probably didn't go the way you planned it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you got to just be like, okay, this is like a bad, a good, a middle, and then what the. Because sometimes it just be like, so I was driving down the street, somebody hit my car. So as I got out, somebody hit me, and you be like, damn. So it just never gets better. So you just gotta, I feel like you should practice different scenarios in your head, and that can kind of help alleviate it. Because that's what I do, and that's why I'm not like upset about certain things, and I just be like, oh, okay, I expected it, and it's like, you expected that? I don't give a fuck.
I definitely need to work on it. I suck at trying to like work on stuff. So I'm gonna really try to. I'm gonna try my list, y'all.
Okay.
I am, because I'll talk to you outside of the podcast, but I've been having a really, really rough time.
I thought the podcast was the place to share.
Because
Not
Man,
this.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
you
Not
know your
this.
ego is crazy.
I'm very stubborn.
You are. You got to get out of that, baby.
You're right.
Remember, you are love. You deserve love. You will give love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so stressful things that we can try to work on. So take breaks from your phone and social media sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Take breaks. Like after the wedding, I'm probably not going to make sure I avoid the bride's post because I don't want to see nothing that one of the bridesmaids is going to be posting on her stuff. So I'm going to make sure I avoid that. I probably don't even get on Facebook at all. Just because I'm trying to avoid that whole thing of seeing anything I might not
But
like.
You know, I do that shit all the time. And then as soon as you go, you wait like 2 days and then go back
and then
on
it still
Facebook,
be up there.
And the feed is right there.
Still be up there.
As soon as you go on it, that's the first thing that's up there.
I get it. But I'm going to try to avoid it because it's not going to piss me off. It's going to annoy me. And I don't want to be annoyed off something like that. I'm giving my annoyance to my friends. You know, somebody that's going to deal with my stuff and help me get over it. Not somebody that I could care less for.
I think
she got hit by a bus right now. And I'll be like, oh, let me figure out how else I'm going to get my kid. So it's like,
it's not nice.
Avoid. I'm just being real.
Good.
So, and another thing.
Hashtag no fakeness.
Another thing, learn to say no. And when you learn to say no to people or situations, don't feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
That can help you avoid a lot of stress.
Setting your boundaries.
Yeah.
It's important to do that.
It's like, what? No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to give you my last $100. Mm-hmm. No, you can't sleep on my couch today because I need my own time. Whatever the no may be, no.
And it's important to have people in your life who allow you the space to do that.
Right.
Because
you'll say no. No, you can't have my last $20. And I'm going to be like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
You just have to make sure you don't harm yourself to help someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And a lot of times I feel like we do. Like we'll put ourselves in a bind to help somebody else.
I mean, you can go out of your way, but if it's really going to be detrimental to you, you know, you shouldn't.
Right.
You
like I can't pay your rent if I'm not paying mine.
Right.
We both can't be set up. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm moving in. Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, my next group of things. So, if you're feeling low on energy, here's some things that might help. Okay, take a shower, wash your face. You know how sometimes you see on movies where people get frustrated and they go in the bathroom and they wash their face. That can actually be really helpful, and I actually didn't know that until I read it, and I was like, "Oh shit, that makes sense." Mm-hmm. So yeah, put on some clean, comfortable clothes. A lot of times I'm like, I hate wearing jeans. I hate putting on clothes. Like sometimes I just be staring at the closet like, oh, I wish it was summer so I could just throw on some baggy shorts and run out the door. Right. But during the winter, you got to bundle up. So, put on some comfortable stuff. Eat and drink your favorite snacks or takeout sometimes,
I do that all
you
the time.
don't got to cook. Just eat something that make you happy.
You got
don't overeat. Huh?
You got naps on that list?
That not in this section.
Oh, okay.
Not in this section. And then read or watch your favorites, TV shows or movies, and don't feel guilty about not being productive on a day.
I listen.
Like if you done did 5 great things Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you're like, oh, I'm tired. Take your nap, watch your TV, read your book, and relax. You don't have to.
Like when I do that, I feel like I'm wasting time, and I be so mad at myself. I'm like, I need to be doing something at this time. Like I'm sitting here, I'm watching this movie.
Society teaches us to keep going. That's not how you're supposed to operate.
But then you're gonna burn out, and then you might burn out on the day that you have to go downtown to fill out this paper, but you're so tired that you can't roll out of bed.
There's progress in sitting still. Mm-hmm. There's progress in honoring yourself.
That's when your best ideas happen. Just make sure the pen and paper right there. So while you sitting there relaxing, and you can be like, "Oh yeah,"
on this couch, and I'm watching this movie, and I'm eating, and I'm drinking, and I'm not making no money.
But you relaxing, and like if you allow yourself to power up or to revamp, then pretty much that's you getting ready to make more money, because you can't just keep. You're like a car. Like you're going to run out of gas, and then you're just going to be sitting there stalling. You're going to be like, shit, I can't think. So you have to sit there, enjoy yourself. Like life wasn't created just for us to keep working ourselves to death, because that's what we're going to do the rest of our lives pretty much. So at some point you have to take time to just be like, F it all, open the blinds or close the blinds, whatever you like to do. Go ahead, get your J, get your wine, get your food, whatever you like to do. Cook. Some people like to read. Some people like to play with themselves all day. Do whatever you want to do so that you can get ready for your day or your week.
She hit a spot. Was that a double entendre?
I was like,
hey, man behind the camera.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But no, she's serious. Like she has a valid point.
Yes.
Don't run out of gas. That's what the word should have said. But anyway, so my next group. We already talked on it a little bit with our last one, but relax. Like I said, play video games, movies, play regular game like board games. Listen to music. Use scented candles. Meditate. Take a bubble bath. Or wash and condition your hair. Sometimes that's very relaxing.
Ooh. Yeah.
Or again, read a book.
Can you help me out with that again? It was lovely.
So yeah, just make sure that you relax at some point, you know. And then get active. So after you take your 3-hour nap, if you wake up and you feeling good, get active.
Go to the gym.
Yeah. That's one of the things. Go to the gym, do some stretches, go for a walk, take a yoga class, fitness classes, kickboxing, anything like that. Dance. Join the sports team. Now I know like DC have a couple of teams, like the DC Divas and stuff like that. They all have like little fees and stuff.
I have time for that.
But if I want to join like a kickball team or something like that, I want to do. So I'm gonna Google something to find.
How about we can talk about it after,
because we can create our own.
Right, so we can have like how we have like a regular game night, or like just we come to somebody's house and we all drink or whatever. We can go to the park and we can play a ball game or something,
football, frisbee, something like that.
No, that defeats the purpose.
Well, no, we can have drinks after.
Yeah, we can have drinks after. We have drinks after.
Okay,
but yeah, so
I was playing. I was on this frisbee team. And whole time, like, I didn't know it was going to be like that. Like, it's like a football kind of frisbee, bitch. Mm-hmm. I was like, me and my friend came there. We had our Patron and shit. We was making drinks and shit. I was like, we're about to play frisbee. And then I got off there. I was like, I'm breaking nails and shit. People chasing me and shit. I'm like, oh, wait, hold up.
That's intense.
It was. But it was nice, though. I should do that when the summer comes. I might.
Yeah, we should definitely plan it. We could. Never mind. We'll plan it. What else? Go outside, take a walk. Take a bike ride, a skateboard ride, rollerblade. Have lunch in the park. That's always fun. It's always a good way to get active. Go to the beach or go for a hike. And my next group of things, I only got 2 more groups. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Okay. So do social activities with your friends. So you don't have to be by yourself sometimes. Have a dinner or coffee, like call people and like, hey, let's meet up and do whatever. FaceTime, you know, like a group of, you know how like what we did on when we was all like on FaceTime with the group we're in?
Yeah.
Do stuff like that. Like, it's a good way to talk with your friends where everybody's in their own space, so we don't have to feel like, oh, I'm so tired and I gotta leave out. Do that. That works too. Go to the movies with friends, visit your family members, do games, plan trips. And then you can do simple stuff like drawing, coloring, painting, cooking, baking, stuff like that. We always say we want to do a baking class with a friend, so we can do stuff like that.
I cooking class yesterday. They had around Alvin.
Oh yeah,
and it was free.
So
I ain't go because I was mad. I should have went.
I ain't go because I was out all day. I was with my mama. Shout out to you. We had a nice time yesterday. And then my last thing, treat yourself too. So get a mani-pedi. Have your person that you're talking to or a friend give you a mani-pedi, and then you give them one.
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
I ain't touching nobody alien toes.
With their fingers.
I'll do fingers. I ain't doing no more motherfucking toes. Fuck that.
Crazy looking crazy.
Get a massage. Buy something small for yourself. Clothes, or you say you just went shopping, stuff like that. And then eat your favorite meal or dessert to treat yourself.
Krispy Kreme donuts and Haagen-Dazs cream or ice cream.
Yes. So that shit is bomb.
Yes, that sounds like a good night.
So
Patron XO. Okay.
Ooh, pour it on top.
Okay.
Stop it.
Put it on top,
girl. We live this life.
Yeah, I was very saying, yeah. But anyway, that was actually 50 things I just named. So between all of the things and all the different subjects,
50.
Pick.
No, it said get rest. It said get rest in the first one. Yeah, in the first group.
A nap.
I wanted to hear sleep, not nap.
But yeah, so like pick something out of each category sometimes, just to when you're feeling down, to try to get yourself back up. Like I know a lot for me is definitely physical. I'm tired and stuff like that, and then that makes me mentally tired. So I definitely got a lot to work on and stuff like that. So I think we all need to like push each other and hold each other accountable to not be in a depressive mind state, or feel like, oh, I got to deal with this on my own. Let's be broke together.
Well, nobody broke.
I'm just throwing anything out there, anything. Like,
let's not encourage that.
But we're not going to be broke together for long.
We can work together. I don't like talking.
Let's work together.
Whenever I
Let's work
do
together.
talk
That's
about it, I
much
mainly
better.
talk to. Well, I only talk to you. Like I don't talk to nobody else about like certain situations or things that I'm feeling or what I'm going through. But I mean, you hear it all the time. But do I need to talk about it more too? It wasn't on the list.
Sometimes it is good to talk to at least two people so you can get two different
I can't talk to nobody else but you, bitch. I ain't got no time. Sorry friends. Love y'all.
I think it's good to talk to different people to
I get it because you ain't open yet.
Kind of distribute the weight as well, because sometimes people can weigh you down with their problems. And
right.
It's kind of...
And that's why I don't like talking, because I don't want... Because people come to me all the time. And when I listen to what they have to say, and I'm like I'm finished with this conversation, I'm drained. And like everybody come to me with their problems. So I can't say, like, even so, like a couple times, like one of my friends will call me and I'll be going through something right at that moment when they call me. I'm like, oh, I can talk to them. They calling me. But as soon as I answer the phone, bitch, this is
create boundaries.
And you got to communicate. If you don't communicate with people and be like, oh, okay, be like, as they're going on and talking like that, be like, hold on, I need a minute. Be like, I want to talk to you first. And if they kind of cut you off, be like, all right, I'm going to have to call you back. And then eventually
I don't even start talking because I just listen to what they got to say. And I don't want... I'm open, but I'm not. Like, I'm not open about...
You're open to listening to others?
I'm open to listening to others and helping them with their situations, but I'm not open to telling people exactly what's going on with me.
And why?
Besides you.
That?
Because I don't want people to think certain things. I mean, people gonna think what they want to think, and people gonna say what they want to say. But and I really don't give a fuck about what people think or what they say. But I just don't want.
If you didn't care, then
it didn't really add up.
I don't care. I just don't want certain people, or I just don't want people knowing exactly what I'm going through. I like to
struggle by yourself.
I do,
but it's not okay.
It isn't.
But you want to get married, but you can't even be open to your friends.
Blows up at one time, and then I go and talk to Reese when I can't handle it.
But sometimes, what if Reese need... Like, it's okay to talk to other people at whatever point that you get to that comfort level.
I sometimes talk to Kiki, sometimes, but not to the level that I would talk to Reese.
And that's okay, because like everybody is going to get something else. Like I know certain people I can go to with certain problems, and certain people I'm probably never going to tell you anything, but I'm good. So... But you just have to make sure, like, you have an open circle. Those people have to be receptive to you, too.
They are. I just don't come to them. And they say that all the time, like, Ronnie, you can talk to me. Like, tell me what's going on. Like, I kind of spazzed out a little bit on Saturday. I was ready to go. And they was taking their time. And I was irritated as fuck on Saturday. I'll tell y'all maybe not. I told you. Anyway, so from that point... that would piss me off. I was pissed off the whole time. So then, as I was ready to go, and they still sitting there and they talking to something, I just was like, listen, bitches, I'm fucking ready to go. And started going off. So then they're like, well, what's wrong? Talk to me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to talk to you about the shit. I'm ready to fucking go. So, and it happens often. I just end up spazzing out, and they just like looking at me crazy like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just when I say I'm ready, or when I say something, not saying that you have to be a follower, but
if you're in my car, you got to go.
Right. Or if I'm in control of any situation and I say this, it's time to fucking do the shit.
You just want to be heard. I get it.
Because you have to communicate with people also. Like, it should be some type of, like, I know I could look at some of my friends and be like, I'm ready to leave. And they'd be like, oh, all right, well, look, I'm going to have to wrap this on up because y'all have some type of communication. But if I just sit there or something and I'm like, if I'm irritated, I'm going to let somebody know. And then sometimes I will take time to just walk off by myself. And some people hate it. But it's me trying to think and recollect myself. And so you could have just probably been like, my actions speak louder than words, and just walked off and be like, I'll be in the car. And they probably be like, oh, well, hold on. Be like, yeah,
No, because then if I was like, I'll be in the car, they gonna think that they can be here for another hour. So no, bitches, let's fucking go.
Just come.
I put my shit on. I was like, see y'all. And I like, what? Bitch, I'm leaving.
I don't know. I think we all need to calm down a little.
I'm trying.
And I definitely am talking to myself too. But yeah, anyway, and then I want to leave with this. So like earlier we were talking
did we
about
have something else?
No.
You don't have a joke for us?
Yeah, we didn't. So we're gonna leave with this. Like earlier, Keita was talking about you know how she's been an entrepreneur for a year and stuff like that. And I want everybody to know, like, being an entrepreneur is not fucking easy. This shit is hard, but we're gonna get through it. And I believe in you, and I know you're gonna be good.
Thank you.
So, and I know you're gonna be good, and I know I'm gonna be good. So we're gonna leave with this, and we're out.
No, we're not. I got a joke.
Take my fingers back.
Sit down. It's gonna be funny. Okay, y'all. Okay. What did the police officer say to his belly button?
Hands up. I really don't know. I have no idea.
Keita, what you think?
You're nervous.
Oh, did you just Google it?
What
you say? Oh, you're ready.
No, you're not.
You're under a vest.
All right,
All right, y'all.
Pew,
Peace,
you
love,
ain't
and
shit for that.
positivity. We out.
That joke was a shit.